If you thought West Ham had it sorted, wait until you hear about the mob that turned football violence into an actual fashion movement. Manchester's Perry Boys didn't just fight, they dressed better than your dad at his own wedding while doing it. This is the firm that made Thatcher's government properly nervous. We're talking late 70s, early 80s Manchester. The city's still got bomb sites from the war, unemployment's through the roof, and every Saturday these lads are turning up the main road looking like they've just walked out of a Milan boutique. Sergio Tacchini, Fiorucci, Lacoste, gear that cost more than their dad's weekly wage packet, and they're wearing it to kick off with scousers outside a football ground. Mental. The name Perry Boys came from Fred Perry, obviously, but these weren't your standard football thugs. This lot would travel to European away days not for the match, but to rob designer shops in Italy and France. They'd come back with suitcases full of Armani and LS that you literally couldn't buy in England yet. They were 6 months ahead of every trend, and they'd batter you in clothes you've never even heard of. Picture your typical Tuesday in 1981. You're working at the factory, same job your old man did, same job you'll probably die doing. Clock watching from 7 in the morning, radio on playing Shakin' Stevens, and the highlight of your day is the tea trolley at 10:30 with a wagon wheel if you're lucky. But come 5 o'clock, you're transformed. Home, bath, not a shower, nobody had showers. Brute aftershave that could strip wallpaper, and out in your £200 Sergio Tacchini tracksuit looking like you own the city. Main Road in the early 80s was properly tasty. City had two main mobs, the cool cats and the governors. The governors were the older heads, the ones who'd been doing it since the 60s, still wearing Crombie coats and brogues like proper old school. But the Perry Boys, they were the young guns, the ones who changed everything. Here's a story that sums them up. 1981, City are playing Ipswich away. About 50 Perry Boys get the train down, all dressed immaculate. Diodora Borg Elites, Fila BJ tracky tops, the lot. They get to Ipswich, the local firm's waiting for them outside the station in denim jackets and Doc Martens like it's still 1975. The Perry Boys just looked at them, laughed, and walked straight through them to a wine bar. A wine bar in Ipswich. While the local lads are standing there confused, wondering if they've just been mugged off or if this is some new tactic. But don't get it twisted, these lads could have it when needed. The difference was they'd arrange it proper. Meet at service stations on the M6, nobody under 18, no blades, just fists and boots. They had more rules than Fight Club, and everyone stuck to them. You'd have a tear-up in a field off the motorway, then both firms would go their separate ways and nobody said a word. No police, no arrests, just mutual respect and a few black eyes to explain to the missus. Your Saturday routine if you were a Perry boy. Up at 8, your mum's making you a breakfast she can't really afford because rationing mentality never left that generation. You'd have saved up all week from your apprentice wages, about 40 quid if you were lucky, just to buy a new Lacoste polo from that one shop in town that imported the real stuff, not the knockoffs from Affleck's Palace. Meet the lads at Piccadilly at 11. Everyone's dressed identical but different. Same brands, different colours, like some designer gang uniform. You'd get the football special train, the ones British Rail put